Beautiful day to you, loves. It's Josie. I know it's been a while, and I hope that this streams okay because I am not on Wi Fi and I just realized it. Don't just miss my I just woke up and had an epiphany. Let me do a random live audio days. I know, right? It's been tough because I'm not at home. Home is everywhere for me now. So, today I want to talk to you about, and I got to go back and title this video because I realized I didn't do that either. Today I want to talk to you about the current planetary transits and how they may be affecting, hey Tiffany, how they may be affecting your body, especially with Neptune going retrograde, because I'm feeling it, and I know a lot of other people are feeling it. So this is probably kind of like an energy update too. I hadn't done one for July, but I know that there's high sensitivity right now going on. And even if the planet is not transiting your first house, it could be making aspects to a planet that's already in your first house. Somehow, some way, there could be aspects affecting your body. This doesn't mean that, of course, this doesn't mean not to go to the doctor and get checked out. Always have this disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional, so you need to go to the doctor if you feel like you need to go. This is FYI after the doctor tells you they can't find nothing wrong with you on paper, right? So, if you are experiencing DNA upgrades on your neurological system, because that's pretty much what's causing all of this stuff. It's an energetic thing. If you're experiencing these things and you're feeling these things, right? This also can be a release. Look, this just in, like we're doing a dang news story, because I just got this. It's also the release of things from your past. So there's a few different things going on a physical level with your body. Okay? So you are changing on a DNA level when it comes to your neurological system. You are releasing like stuff from God knows when, from your lifetime, from other lifetimes. You're releasing through the physical body. Sometimes we just release emotionally, but now, like on a genetic level, you're releasing. Whoa. Okay, so you're releasing a lot of things that have to do with genetics, that have to do with evolution, that have to do with anything that is tied to the way that things had to be at a certain time. You're releasing them so that your behavior then changes to where you don't feel the primal need for something that was like 25,000 years ago. Because, tradition does have us a little stuck. Just because it's tradition and you want to pass it down, we no longer need a lot of things to be the way that they were thousands of years ago. So there are some things that need to be adjusted. They don't necessarily need to be getting rid of. But if any of you have been thinking about making changes in your life, this energy is here to help you, and is just, not as comfortable because things are being released through your physical body. And it's not just a mental reprogramming or an emotional reprogramming. Like, again, like I said in my June energy update, this energy, even though it's energy, it was going to be felt. And believe me, I've been feeling it. Now, back to the Neptune energy. With Neptune being retrograde, a lot of the astrology information out there will tell you, the baseline is that, hey, the rose-colored glasses are off, right? So you're able to see things that you didn't see before because Neptune's influence is not finessing you as much as it would be if it was moving directly, right? Well, here's the deal. We're coming up on a Mercury retrograde. You see what I mean? So even though the rose-colored glasses are off, another planet is causing you to still be discerning. Okay? So it's one of those, you're seeing things for what they are with yourself and with other people. But you're what Mercury is having you do is question yourself and other people, right? At the same time, even though you know what's real, even though you feel what's real, you're not sure. It creates this not sure energy. And this is where you have to trust yourself, trust your intuition, so that you don't, hurt yourself or hurt others or be the person that's hurt. Because this covers all areas, not just physical. It could be relationship wise, job wise, whatever. You could come into situations where, like when Neptune went retrograde, you might have started having physical symptoms that you were ignoring before. It doesn't even have to deal with the neurological system. Things might have gotten a little real for you on a lot of levels in your life, especially with your physical body, that you were ignoring before because they didn't bother you as much. Well, patient with me with this Mercury retrograde. We in shadow, but we real close to its station in retrograde. Anyway, hey Marisa, you've inspired me to do this video or this audio. So yeah, there's a lot of physical stuff. Like right now, every time I step up out of the bed, my feet hurt when they touch the floor. I've got a lot of Piscean aspects, and just certain parts of my body have like a bruise type burning pain, and it just comes and goes. The more I move around and stretch and stuff, the less I'm bothered by it. And I use herbs and things like that, natural remedies for any pain that I deal with. So definitely look up, the herbs that help with the nervous system, y'all, and help with pain, things like that. And binaural beats. I type in binaural and then I type in pain relief. You could get specific and type in the nerve pain, because remember, your brain is what's telling you that something hurts. Without your brain telling you that something hurts, you could be missing a leg and not know it and not be bothered by it. So binaural beats and affirmations and things like that, you're going to need to understand that reprogramming your brain is going to be helpful in your healing process. Okay? Tell your brain, yes, I understand that you're warning me that something's wrong with my body, right? So this is how we're going to take care of it. We're going to do our meditation. We're going to do Reiki healing, or we're going to receive energy healing. We're going to heal ourselves like the body is intended to do, naturally. And we're going to program our own DNA. We're going to tell our body, hey, I know you're freaking out, but this is a good thing. We're growing. This is growing pains. and this is how we're going to handle it. Again, this is after you've gone to the doctor and they've looked at you and they were like, take this pill, but can't tell you why, right? That goes down. So another key thing that's coming in right now is circulation, hydration, and physical circulation. Stretching is very important. I have a Qigong group. Teach you Qigong, get your energetic circulation going, right? It's free, open to the public. Circulation on an energetic level, on a physical level, is very, very, very important. Let's see here. Yeah. Staying hydrated is going to be a big deal, because when energy comes in, if there's junk there and it hits that junk, you're going to feel it. And junk could be anything. It could be in your stomach, undigested food. It could be unprocessed emotion. It could be toxins in your blood. Whatever this energy hits, you're going to feel it, right? And I want to remind y'all that there's an energy that's culminating, coming up on the beginning of July. Like, it's been getting more intense and more intense and more intense. You see what I mean? It's not going to let up. Marisa, I do have a whole group with videos and everything. It has text, articles, and everything. And I'm actually working on a specific Qigong class. Like, I'm learning as I'm sharing. So, but there's 2 different Qigong exercises there. I'll put some more information in there, but I'll send you the link to the group. But yeah, eat nuts and foods that are rich in minerals is what I'm getting as well. I channel when and I get the information when I'm talking, y'all, so bear with me. Mineral support is very, very important. Yeah, multivitamins are great, and vitamins and minerals do work together. So if you can find a multivitamin, right, liquid preferably, bioavailable preferably, that has minerals in it too, like a multivitamin, multi-mineral smash up or whatever, definitely do so. And I know there's somebody on here that does Thrive. I'm not sure if it was Tiffany or not. I think it's Tiffany. Hit her up about her Thrive products, because you know, a lot of times these vitamins and minerals are best taken through the skin. It's more it's delivered better that way, right? Because of our gut health being jacked up. So that's another thing. If you want to receive anything properly, even the food you eat, you're going to need to get on your prebiotics, probiotics, and get your flora right. You know, work on your inner garden is what I say.
11:11.
I see it's 11:11 walking up in the room. It's 11:11, y'all. All things work out for my highest good at all times, and so it is. You should repeat that when you see 11:11. Anyway, I have a zoo. I have my nieces and my nephew and my kids. Y'all, I've been trying. There's a lot going on. Water-based fruits and foods, squash, melons, things like that. That's going to help you as well. That's what Spirit is saying. Some of you may have issues holding on to electronics. Your phone hurts your hand. You're having a lot of Aquarian energy happening. You may be shocking people and you don't know how you're shocking people. Some of you have your natural, energy healing abilities coming online. So you may be experiencing heat with your hands and feet. I have this thing where my foot feels like it has incontinence because there's this warm energy that kind of seeps out of one of my toes every now and again, and it feels like my foot is peeing on itself. Yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. But it comes and goes, and it started about a year ago when I moved over to my 8 brocades Qigong practice. So I must have opened something up, right? So yeah, there's some high energy coming in, and people are about to be experiencing even more physical reactions to the high energy coming in. And the best way to integrate it is to to cleanse when you feel like you need to cleanse. If you're not hungry, don't freak out about not eating. Just support your minerals and stuff. You know what I mean? Just make sure you have your nutrition. Nutrition is not the same as eating. You know what I mean? Nutrition is not the same as digestion. We get nutrition from food, but nutrition is not food itself. So you can't be like, oh, I'm getting my nutrition from these Cheez-Its. You know what I mean? So if you find that you're not hungry, drinking sea moss will support you while you're not able to actually digest. You know what I mean? Because it has all those millions of freaking minerals and stuff in there. Things like sea moss and spirulina, chlorella, all of those beautiful sea plants that carry all of those nutrients. So, doing a shake, going over to Eccentric Vegan and getting a beautiful shake from me, from my store, right, will support you while your stomach is being a butt face. But a lot of y'all are having electrical system upgrades. And again, I've said it before, you have your DNA that's in your body, but you have your etheric DNA that's being plugged in too. So it's kind of like if you are, you got these imaginary strings going out into the cosmos, plugging in your etheric DNA. And that is different. That DNA is different. And when you merge the two together, some parts of your DNA are no longer needed and they have to be eliminated from the body once they're merged. You see what I mean? But I can't get into like the details of all of that in this video because I don't know how long this stream is gonna last. But yeah, meditation, yoga, anything that's going to have a sedative effect on the nervous system, you may want to try. Just having a fountain with water, a fish tank, listening to water, anything that calms your nerves. Kick your kids out, make them go outside and play. Give them some fruit and some water. Wear earplugs. Sometimes the sounds is too sharp. Some of us are really sensitive and got supersonic hearing. If you wear earplugs, you'll still be able to hear, but it just won't get to you because all of this is sensory. And we're very sensitive right now. Put your binaural beats on low and as you function throughout the day so you can still hear what's going on, but you have it, But you're going to have to really actively work for your comfort because some of y'all are about to have some very interesting experiences. I call it feeling hyperpixelated, but it's kind of like when you can feel all of the molecules in your body and there's this expansion. Some people call it ghost days, but you feel like less of you is there, like only your essence is walking around and you're somewhere else. There's plenty going on right now, y'all. Plenty paranormal, metaphysical, all kind of stuff. And then on top of that, we got the drama of everyday life. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for listening. But I'm going to go and I hope this helped. Again, look toward the natural because you are a natural organism, right? And everything will work out for your highest good. And so it is.